summertime.
Hey! Summertime. Roots off. I'm with Late. Okay, so I'm pretty sure everyone knows we got our new undisputed king, yeah? Man that actually really want to go out there and fight people, yeah? That was obviously Josh Taylor and Ramirez. Yeah, big shout out to both of them. It was a great bout. Obviously, I'm going to be talking about the judges' scorecard. I'm going to talk about Kenny Bayless doing a message to doing a message to Josh Taylor. You know, it's in like when he knocked Ramirez down the second time, that long count. Sorry about that, guys. Having the daughter and all that. So, but yeah. Anyway, so as far as Josh Taylor goes, Josh Taylor winning, becoming the undisputed king in the 140 division. Yeah. So it was like I said, it was a great fight. It was a really great fight. Josh, from what I saw, Josh Taylor obviously he started strong. Ramirez was kind of getting his groove on. And then obviously the first knockdown, the pull counter, like I've always said, to me, the pull counter is the best counter punch in the business. Yeah, I love that shot. I love the whole stepping back and then sending the right hand, whether you're going for a cross or an uppercut. It's always been my favorite shot as a counter punch. And yeah, it just overall just a great performance. Ramirez. Ramirez, I will say he didn't look. Yeah, from when those two knockdowns happened, like obviously he was getting comfortable, but after that it was ridiculous. Now, obviously, one thing I will say is this. When it comes to the second knockdown, now obviously boxing is all about protect yourself at all times. Okay, we had a. Obviously, when Kenny Bayless done kind of like a half break for the second knockdown, it's kind of like he stepped in, then he stepped back out, and then obviously Taylor caught him with that left uppercut, shook Ramirez up. Obviously, it's a hard one, but to be honest with you, the fight should have been called from then. That should have been a stoppage. The time that he got through that to recover was ridiculous. It was something like 20 seconds. What I'm going to actually go back and time it, because it was ridiculous. Like the count to get his groove, it was ridiculous. Now, one thing I will say, the scorecards were there to do Josh Taylor over. That's another thing I will say. Those scorecards, I do not know how the hell, mate. If Josh Taylor didn't have those two knockdowns, are you trying to tell me Ramirez would have won that? He would have got done. He would have got done for that. And this is what I'm saying about when it comes to this whole boxing, when it comes to boxing politics, like Lennox Lewis used to always say, the politics behind boxing. Taylor could have been done. Anyway, he didn't get done over, but it's just that it's all of these shenanigans that happen. It's like I said, it's bad. It's bad for boxing. But anyway, he got the job done. He got the victory. Right now you have to be putting Taylor in the top 5 pound for pound list. You have to put him there. But it's just one of those things now. Where does Taylor go from here? Obviously, I heard on the post fight he was referring to Teofimo. He was referring to Teofimo not being a legitimate undisputed king. Now, see, my problem with that is Devin Haney got that belt via email, because Lomachenko did not want to have the mandatory bout with Devin Haney. Okay. Now, obviously, Lomachenko messed it up because they appealed for the franchise belt. Like I said, it is a load of nonsense. So, you know what? Just for argument's sake, Teofimo, I do believe that, you know what? Just to shut everyone up. Get past my guy. She's forgot his name, man. Australian brother. Get past him. And obviously, well, this weekend, Haney's against Ramirez. You both get past and get this fight done by, get it done by August, September. Yeah, undisputed. Get it over the line, quick, ASAP. Have that belt. I believe Teofimo will beat Haney. Well, it'd be a good fight regardless, but yeah, I do believe Teofimo will beat Haney. Get that over the line. And then from there, you can talk about Josh Taylor. Now, for Josh Taylor, what his moves are. Yeah, is Josh Taylor really going to be waiting around? Obviously, you can fight, what's his name? Whatever his name is. You can fight Terence Crawford. Now, if I'm in Josh Taylor's shoes, you know what? Why not go up and fight Terence Crawford, Bud Crawford? You fight Bud Crawford, get that over the line. Obviously, you automatically vacate all the belts. You go up to 147. You go up to 147. Bud Crawford, Josh Taylor will be a great fight. Will be a fight that I'll be tuning in to watch. Get that belt over the line. Beat whatever happens with that. Because as far as which is what I'll be talking about in the next video, as far as Crawford goes, I do officially believe that fight is officially dead now. That is Spence and Pacquiao. So just listening, obviously the fact that Spencer's got this Pacquiao bout. Remember, prior to that, Errol Spence was referring that he would take. Crawford will have to take 20%, Spence takes 80%. What do you think will happen now, especially if Spence beats Pacquiao? What do you think will be the percentage be? So obviously we can officially see that no matter whatever happens, Spence is going to be ducking Crawford. So unless Crawford gets too old or he starts to dip as in come up past his peak, that's the only time you would actually see Spence taking the Crawford fight. But yeah, just if for Crawford's position, I know I'm coming out, but it's like I said, Josh Taylor fight, real interesting fight. If you could get Sean Porter, would be a great fight, or you're just gonna have to go up as well, go up to Junior Walter, because like I said, you're in a who needs him club. But yeah, Ramirez will definitely. Ramirez is not an end for Ramirez. Oh, jeez, why am I talking about Ramirez? Ramirez. It's not an end for Ramirez. He will be able to bounce back. Or he just, there's some fights out there. Just bounce back, take some time off, bounce back, he'll come again. And maybe, possibly in the future, maybe at 147 they might meet again, or what? You don't know. Boxing's funny like that. But as far as as far as Taylor goes, it all depends on what move he wants to make next. Whichever move he wants to do, he will be in an interesting bout against someone. It just depends on who. And that's all I got for that one. You lot tell me your thoughts. Obviously happy we've got Britain. And and another thing as well, before I go, I have to talk about this. You see one thing, I can't talk about Matchroom. Sky Sports and BT, put respect in Josh Taylor's name. The guy has now become an undisputed king, Our last undisputed king was Lennox Lewis back in 1999. Just take note on that. 1999 was our last undisputed king. Put respect on Josh Taylor's name. He's done amazing things. How many he's done it in 18 bouts. Look at all these opponents he's been up against. Even put respect in his name, Josh Taylor. So that's what I want to see. I want to see the boxing world. Well, not really British boxing. Respect Taylor. Big respect to you, Taylor. Happy for you. I was really frustrated and annoyed at the fact that this fight was not televised, whether it was on BT Sports or Sky Sports. Which is a complete embarrassment. But yeah, big respect to Taylor, man. Wish you all the best. Safe flight when you get back over here. And yeah, the world's your oyster, whatever, depends on where you want to go next. That's my thoughts on that. You lot tell me your thoughts. It's Elijah Fem, Fun Unboxing. Make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe. And until the next one, stay blessed everyone, alright? Cool.
Summertime. Hey. Summertime. Roof soft. I'm with late.